I feel weird always saying hello when I start my videos. But anyway, yes, I am Teacher Ashley, and this is my YouTube channel. I wanted to jump on and talk about one of the couple teaching platforms I teach for online. If you have not seen my videos, I am a ESL online teacher for a couple different companies. But I wanted to mainly talk about the one company that I absolutely love, love, love. The first company I started working for online, I've been with them for about 4 months now. They are amazing. I have taught over 100 classes so far. I mean, I haven't taught like thousands of classes, but I have taught over close to 200 to 300 classes now. I haven't really counted lately. But the name of it is, drum roll please, Qkids. Qkids Online is, or Qkids English is an online teaching platform where Chinese students from Asia get online and they learn English. And let me tell you, these kids are the cutest kids I've ever seen. Oh my gosh. If I could literally just take them off the screen and just keep them all to myself, I would. I mean, they have some of the best students I've ever taught at Qkids. So let me tell you a little bit about Qkids. So Qkids, you are required a amount of hours to work, which isn't much. I mean, you work in the morning hours during the week. Um, I'm on Pacific Standard Time, so I wake up sometimes at 3 o'clock in the morning. Which, if you get used to it, it's not bad at all actually. And I work till about like 6:30 in the morning. Perfect time for my kids to, after I'm finished teaching, I get them up and I do breakfast with them, or I get them ready for school if it's school time. And I still can go to my other job, which I work at the school or at the school. So it's very fun. On the weekends, I do have night classes. They are completely flexible. My night classes literally vary from, um, I want to say, my first class usually starts at 5. I mean, you can see all of my bookings here. My classes usually start about 5 p.m. and go all the way till 8:20. So I usually finish class. I'm usually done teaching around 9:10. So then it still gives me time if I want to like go have a movie with my children, even though 9:10 is kind of late. Whatever. You know what? They're young ones, right? And it's summer. Seriously, it's summer. Anyway, I'm not going to give myself grief about that. What I love about Qkids is you can submit your weekly schedule to them the Wednesday before the next week, and they will tweak it for you, or you can send them a permanent schedule and be like, okay, look, I only want to work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Tuesday, Wednesdays, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. No problem. And then if you have a schedule change, they don't hold it against you. Like, I know that I was sick one morning. My mom was here. I was extremely exhausted and I was just tired. Like, I was mentally, physically drained. Um, which it is because it's crazy hours that you work, but it's so much fun. It's so much fun. Um, but I called in, or I messaged him, I think, I want to say 8 o'clock that night, and I messaged him and I was like, look, I need to cancel my classes. I'm not feeling well. They were perfectly okay with it. They found somebody else to replace. I don't highly recommend doing this all the time because you will be marked absent for that day, but just for one class. And then also, if you look at your schedule the week when you get it, like when it first comes out, you look at your schedule and you're like, oh no, man, they messed up. You just message them and like, hey, I can't work 5:40 on Tuesday. This is my hours for Tuesday. Or, like you can tweak your schedule as soon as it comes out and they are completely okay with it. Another thing that I absolutely love, love, love about Qkids, and I have not seen this on other platforms that I teach, is your income detail. So you can actually log into your teacher portal and you can see how much you made per class. Then you can see if you got your bonus. You can see the students and teachers or parent feedback almost immediately sometimes. Sometimes it'll take a couple days depending if the students didn't do feedback or not. Third thing, you don't have to do student feedback. You don't have to have 120 characters about how the student did. While I think feedback is very important for any teaching, just like if you were to teach in a brick and mortar school, parent feedback and teacher feedback on the students is extremely important. But with Qkids, you don't. And it's, you log in 3 minutes early, get your classroom all nice and situated, then go ahead and teach your class and you're done. That's it. I mean, I'm kind of crazy and I like to sit there and click, 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 click until I get my feedback. But that's just me. I mean, I like to see how I did. I like the positive feedback and positive reinforcements and stuff like that. Another thing that I noticed that is different, which varies from Qkids to other teaching platforms, is if you have a vacant class, you don't have to sit there the entire class staring at your screen. You only have to be there for 10 minutes, 10 minutes past the time that your class started. So, say my class starts at 6 o'clock. Okay, well, I'm in my system, checking my emails, my videos on. I mute my mute talker microphone. There you go, microphone thing, and then I go and I just sit there and go about my day. I still keep my volume on so I can hear if a student comes into class, but I don't. They don't hear me typing. They don't hear me doing what I have to do, and you can throw up little screensavers so they can't even see what you're doing unless they're in the they're in the platform and you take off that sticker that is covering your face. And it's an interactive little sticker. It's really cute. Um, I don't know what else to say about them. Like I could go on and on and on. It's just an amazing company to work for. They genuinely care about their teachers. The communication is super fast. The hiring process is super fast. I think it maybe took me 2.5, 3 weeks to get hired with Qkids, and that was it. I did my application online, and I can post that below for you with my referral code because you do get better selection and a higher chance of getting hired with referral code. Um, and then I went through the application process where they reviewed my application. They did an interview with me via WeChat. Um, and then I did trial classes. I did my training with them. Your trial classes you get paid for. That is one very good thing to consider as well. Um, it's just a great, the Facebook groups are amazing. I've never had any problems getting bookings. You don't even get the bookings. Like you don't have to do your video, introducing yourself, saying, oh, you should pick me, like self-selling. It's nothing like that. You meet your students one time. I kind of get bummed about that because I do like to have the personalization of other platforms where I actually get to know my students like a regular semi-decent brick and mortar school. Um, but and all in all, like, it's really cool because, let's face it, if you're a teacher, I mean, brick and mortar school, you have to deal with those kids every single day until school year's end. And then, at the end of the school year, you're like, hallelujah, praise Jesus, like it is done. I'll see them, but they're not in my class unless the principal wants to, promote me with them or something, God forbid. Unless you have a really good class and you're like, yeah, I like my class. They're pretty cool. But anyway, I'm getting off subject. Um, yeah, so you see them one time. They're awesome little kids. Most of them are pretty already fluent in English. Not really fluent. Like you'll have a couple of them that are kind of like, what? I don't understand. And they're cute. Like you just want to help them. Um, they're just easy. It's just an easy, fun. I don't ever wake up in the morning being like, oh, I don't want to teach today. I'm just so I wake up and my alarm clock's like, I probably wake up 15 minutes earlier than my alarm clock actually goes off. And my morning, smooth, nobody's awake, it's nice and quiet. I come and I sit down, I'll have my cup of tea, eat my cereal, whatever, do what I have to do, check my email, all that fun jazz. And then, you log in, you teach, you have fun, you encourage the students, and then you're done and you have your whole day for the rest of it. I don't know if I didn't touch any subjects that are kind of, um, you don't have to have a bachelor's degree to teach Qkids. They do have 3-month contracts. I don't think I missed anything, honestly. I love Qkids. I love, love, love Qkids. And if you have taught on ESL, you do have to have teaching experience. So, say, homeschooling parent, taught in a brick and mortar school, have a bachelor's degree, have been previous ESL teacher, a tutorer, somewhere along those lines. They will, I know they're getting very slim with their teachers because it's such a great, and all of the teachers will tell you it's such a great platform to work. The people are just amazing to work for. So we are having an incline of teachers, but I have not seen my classes drop. I know I've heard other people from other platforms say that their class load has dropped as they refer more people. My classroom has not dropped. My class load has not dropped by any means. I teach about 28 to 32 classes a week, and I love it. So, and they're always constantly updating the app. They're always constantly trying to improve. They just came out with a Apple app to be able to put your availability in. Um, WeChat, they have WeChat on your phone, WeChat on your computer, anything you need. Emailing, you got it. Email them, you usually get a response within 10 hours if it's off time, usually instantaneously if it is peak time when they're actually awake and not the nighttime in the United States, or daytime in the United States, nighttime in Asia. But I can just ramble and ramble on about Qkids. I absolutely, oh, their platform. Yes, their platform. Well, I don't have anything with me right now. They're all over there. But the platform is so amazing because they're interactive little things. Like, I make these props, and if you need to see my prop video, you can click on my channel, and my prop video is on there as well. Just saying. Anyway, but their platform, the things on their platform, like the characters and the animation and stuff like that, it's just amazing. I've not seen any other ones like that for amazing, like just for their animation and stuff. Let me grab something real quick. So they have these little guys, the characters, and I've screenshot these off of my lessons, and you can do it too. They have magnets on them, so I like to put them on my blackboard when I teach Qkids. Um, like the little students, the cutest characters and animation things I've ever seen, and they're all Qkids original, like Kobe, Koala, and Frank the Fox. Like, look how cute these guys are. And Momo. All girls love Momo. And everybody loves Kobe. So I don't I don't know what else to say about it. It's very interactive. You know prep time whatsoever. I mean, I prep just because I'm a planner and that's what I like to do. Like I said, I do screenshot off of things. That way I can have graphics, and if we're learning about certain things, I can be like, what is this? And this would be in the lesson. So they learned that this picture is a street. And then, like, for a building, this picture is actually the actual building that they're learning about in the class. Um, I mean, they're fun little interactive things. I mean, obviously, you can use universal props too, but I like to customize my props to what I'm teaching just because it's more engaging and more interactive. Um, so, yeah, that is my review for Qkids. I will leave my referral link under my video. And if you have not liked, subscribed, or commented on one of my videos, please do so. I love to hear feedback. And if you teach for an ESL company, let me know. Not that I want to leave Qkids anytime, but I like to weigh my options. Qkids is definitely my go-to. I won't leave for as long as they'll have me. Um, but yeah, that's that. I will get on and review the other ones at a later date. It is summer break, so I have plenty of time on my hands, and my kids are very entertained by themselves, playing with their friends. So, yeah, there you have it. Okay, happy teaching and have a good day. Bye bye.